everyone, this is Lisa Jackson, and welcome to Let's Talk MJ. Today's episode is going to be about MJ1 Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas, and it's going to focus more on the Michael Jackson's birthday party that happened in 2021, where I was one of the participants from the TikTok competition. And today we have a guest who was also part of the competition. So please introduce yourself.
Drew Anna White from Northwest Indiana.
The best place, and you guys know why. Okay, so first question that I ask everybody: when and how did you become a Michael Jackson fan?
How did I become a Michael Jackson fan? Well, I was scrolling on TikTok one day and found some Michael Jackson reels. And later I did some research about Michael. And then later on a few days, I seen MJ1 post something about a dance competition. And I'd never been a Michael Jackson dancer. But here I am today, thanks to them.
Nice. Now the hardest question. Do you have a favorite Michael Jackson song or a favorite album?
That is really hard. I'm gonna have to say the Ghost short film.
Nice. For me, by the way, it's I don't really have a favorite, but just because that's how I got to know Michael, I always pick the song Black or White. I always pick that as my favorite, but all of them are my favorites. So next question. How did you feel when you heard from MJ1 about performing on Michael Jackson's birthday?
My emotions overwhelmed, exploded over my head. It was very, very difficult. I didn't know much Michael dancing, and I've been dancing since 2019, but Michael Jackson, I never thought it would happen. That day really changed my life. I'm really blessed.
Yeah, I remember that day too. I was like super excited. Like I just got home from work and I saw that the MJ1 was following me on TikTok and I was super excited about that. And then I saw the message and I couldn't believe it. So it was pretty cool that day. Next question. How was your experience meeting other Michael Jackson fans or like people who he worked with and like the whole experience in general that day?
Very overwhelming. I never been to Vegas, and I didn't even know where I was going. Okay. I was literally so blind. I didn't even see Michael's son Prince in the same room. Like, everyone was very kind. Like, they were really loving, passionate.
Okay. Wait, so did you miss like Prince like the whole day? You didn't talk to him at all that day?
No, I didn't see him at all. I'm
Okay.
really bad.
I'm so sorry this happened. I gotta say that was the most overwhelming part for me because I was not expecting him to be there. I think I mean I was just expecting the judges, which we knew would be Jamie, Rich and Tony. I th we knew I think we knew that Kenny Ortega would be there, but
Yeah.
then I didn't know Sugarfoot was gonna be there, and I think Travis. I was, oh my gosh, they're here. So that was exciting. But then when I found Prince, like I was blown away. Like I was like, oh my God, I couldn't
Also,
believe, you know. I am
I'm
like
just
so sorry that you missed it, but it was crazy. It was a crazy experience. I was literally on the line to take a photo with Sugarfoot. Okay. And then I just looked around the room and I saw him and I was like, I literally left the line from Sugarfoot to just go talk to Prince.
I've
That's
seen
how it
Sugarfoot
happened.
8 times, in 1 minute. We were walking
Oh
the same
wow.
direction
Yeah.
to start heading home, and then I see Michael Jackson's designer. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. I didn't get no pictures, no nothing. Our phones were off. So all I met was Sugarfoot and Jamie Ortega. Like, not Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie King.
Kenny
Right.
or Jamie King. James King,
That's the
yes.
only two people I've seen. And Rampia. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I think I saw Ron, but I don't think I took picture with Ron that day.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't think so. I did get a chance to take a picture with Ron on Thriller Night though, like a year later, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to Ron that day. Um, so next question is, was it your first time watching the MJ1 show, and what did you think?
actually, I watched MJ1 on the same night
Mm-hmm.
because I went to the
Mm-hmm.
competition and then at like, I don't know, was it 7 p.m. or something? I went.
Yeah.
The show was so breathtaking. Like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, I could not believe my eyes. It was insane. I loved it. Everybody should watch it. It's a must.
I know. Where did you sit? Did you sit like close by to the stage or like behind, more
Oh no.
behind?
Way, way back.
Okay,
Way back.
okay. Yeah. I feel like I've watched the show 3 times, so I always sat on the same place. I I don't know. I just like it was on the like first row of like the right side, the most right side. Um, but I feel like next time I watch, I should watch from a different perspective. I should
Right.
watch from, I don't know, the middle section behind, because you know how the show is. They have just too much going on.
It's just everywhere. Hanging from the ceiling,
Exactly.
like behind, like don't even know where to look.
Right. I know it's crazy. It is like the greatest show I've ever been. Yeah, it is
For
amazing.
sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Next question. What was your favorite thing from the show and your favorite thing from that day specifically?
Ah, you know what? The best show. I would have to say they don't really care about us or Men in the Mirror. Those two were really, really powerful, touching. Those
Mm-hmm.
two,
Yeah,
for sure.
nice. Um, I would say yes, the main the mirror is like always makes me cry. Every single time I watch that, it makes me cry. Uh, but besides like the show itself, one thing that I like, you I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, but there is like the guys with the cameras that they're acting like
Oh,
paparazzis,
goodness,
and they
yes.
yeah, and they like to take like a bunch of pictures of you. So I feel like you just feel like how Michael went through with paparazzis. So it's
Right.
like, oh my gosh, it's too much going on, like you know, and it's like you're Michael Jackson and you're going through his shoes. Like, yeah, that's so it's a cool experience to just feel that. So I really like the paparazzi thing that they do before the show. It's like right before the show starts.
Yeah.
it, I just think it's interesting. Would you like to share anything else about that day or anything you want to share?
You know what? I did want to tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your dance on that day was so good. Like I had no words.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, thank you.
there's like no females that like dance as MJ. So like you, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And Fallon, she ate. Like you both just chewed it up. Me, on the other hand, it was not
It,
giving.
you did well. You did well. And it was your first performance, right? So I
Yeah.
thought you did really well. Like for your first performance. Like, and I messed up because I remember I told the guy just play Hollywood Tonight, like in the end or something. The guy
Right.
started playing from the beginning, and I looked at him and I didn't start
No.
dancing. That was so awkward.
It was a mess. Like I was holding that pose for how long? Like I don't even want to look back at the video. I know. Cause why did I wear a beaded jacket to scream?
I get it.
That was the only jacket I had, so I guess that makes sense. But no.
I feel like if they had told us that we could choose this song, we would be more prepared. But the issue is that they didn't tell us. They said, "Oh, we're gonna choose this song," and when we get there, they say, "Oh, just whatever you want." And I was like, "Why? Why?"
No. It made my brain hurt.
Because I remember like trying to do "They Don't Care About Us" because that's the choreography that I knew the most. But I wanted to do the drill because we could only dance for 1 minute. And I was like,
Right.
"Oh, I need to do the drill. Let me do the drill." And the guy, "This is not on Spotify. You cannot do that." And I was arguing with that like producer the whole time. I'm like, "Please just put on YouTube." It's like, "No, it needs to be on Spotify." So I ended up doing Hollywood Tonight, but I thought it was a mess.
No, you
But
did so good. I'm
thank
jealous.
you, though.
I'm really
No.
jealous.
I love your wall, by the way. All the
Oh, my
photos.
wall?
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So so cute. Like all the pictures. I love it. Okay. But yeah, so that's it. And thank you so much for participating on this episode. I truly appreciate. Um, would you like to share anything else? Anything?
No, I think we covered it all.
Okay, awesome.